What's up guys, it's Canadian, and today we are doing more viewer VOD reviews. This one is Zarya, this one is for V8 Hemi. I'm just going to call him V8 for short. This is him here. He's playing on an extra widescreen, which is kind of cool. I've never reviewed an extra widescreen game before, not that it will change anything, except that it will look a little different. We're going to be looking at his positioning, target selection, ability usage, reload discipline, beam grenade discipline, graviton usage, all the stuff that goes into being a good Zarya. Hopefully we can help him improve and learn something ourselves. So, this match is in Platinum tier. It's played on Volskaya. It looks like it's from May 16th, so pretty recent. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the match. Oh, actually, real quick, social media plug. If you guys want to watch these reviews live, you can follow me on Twitch. Links in the description. If you want to check out all my other content, you can subscribe on YouTube and explore around there. There's tons and tons of Zarya Orisa guides, Zarya Orisa VOD reviews. And if you want to get updates when any of that stuff is happening, you can follow me on Twitter and Discord. I'm gonna... I usually... Wait a second. Yeah. There we go. I should edit that part out, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'll swap if I need to.
Alright. Just for future reference, anyone submitting VODs, you can cut out all the fluff. Like when you record your game, I don't know if people have video editing, but you can just cut out fluff like, you know, waiting in spawn between rounds and stuff. It's not a big deal, but did I push record? I did. Thank you, Toasty, for the reminder.
Oh, what the?
Alright, poke phase barrier here, which is fine, especially since Ryan's not really engaging. Oh, that's right. Good reminder, V8. So V8, the player in this match, the recording, it did not record his mic audio, so he is communicating with his team, but we viewing it cannot hear it. So I'm going to forget that, and I'm sure I'll mention communication as like an area of improvement, but just so you guys can hold me accountable, he is communicating and we just can't hear it. Let's talk about this, actually. If you're going to farm energy here, I probably would have used the personal shield first to get you up to 40, and then if you get 40 energy, you really can just, like, let your Reinhardt make a play, like he can charge in with your projected barrier and, you know, kind of break this choke instead of, you know, farming immediately to 80, because you used the projected first, and you could have used the personal and then held on to projected to, you know, wait to see what happens in the future, in the near future. You just used 2 barriers and got 30 energy, right? That's inefficient. See, this one's a little better because Reaper is right here, like shooting right at your Reinhardt. That's why this barrier is less of like an energy barrier and more of a, you know, hey, I'm gonna protect my Reinhardt barrier. What's up, Caden? Good to see you. Nice. Alright, you're in a great spot for energy. It took you a lot of barriers though. It's like 4 barriers to be 76. Nice target focus, really good. Ooh, I know you wanted to bubble the Rhine. It's how this did not go on him, I have no idea. This would have been such a great barrier, and I know that you know that. Your head's in the right place, just unlucky.
I'm stunned. Oh.
Kill that Rhine! Even it up, even it up! Yeah, there you go. They are completely ignoring you, which is actually amazing for you, being 80 energy, full HP, and a personal shield. You can melt one of these two.
Whoa. Nice fix, nice fix. Get in.
Ooh, I like the choice to grenade because they were grouped. Also, this is great discipline on the personal. Also, you see a lot of players will personal when they're fighting. Like, you don't want a personal when you are fighting. You want a personal when people are fighting you, right? So that's kind of the distinction here. Even though you're fighting, you're holding on, and you finally use it when they turn onto you as a target. So really, really good discipline here. You block her stun. She's completely out of position. I really want you to get this kill on the Brigitte. Just grenade to the side of her shield. Kill the Brigitte. No, kill her. Yeah, okay, she died.
Get it.
Okay, pay attention to the Reaper. You hear those shotgun blasts happening behind you. You gotta pay attention to him. He shoots, I don't know, like 5 or 6 shots before you even register that he's there. He is the best target for you right now because he is out of position, or not out of position. He's playing very aggressive, you know, inside your team's lineup, so you can just turn on him. This Soldier's a good target too, but the Reaper is a better target because the Reaper is actively damaging your team. Like, he killed your Zen, and okay, good. You didn't let him get away. This bubble's good because Zarya's fighting you. You could have grenaded here when she was jumping. She did 2 jumps, which is like 2 easy grenades. That's not a bad idea. I mean, beaming a tank is never a bad idea, but it's grenading jumping enemies is just so easy free damage. Like, those grenades would each do like 90 damage, and she'd be like pretty weak right now.
Soldier's going top, I think.
Soldier's not gonna do anything. So let's see. The best part about that fight for you was your personal shields and your target selection. You had you had technically you had about 1.5 good projected barriers. The one that should have gone on Ryan was a good one, and then the one that was kind of protecting Ryan from Reaper was like the half good one. But since when enemies hold close in Volskaya, I just saved the projected barrier for the fight because the fight is gonna happen like really quickly.
I have Shatter. I have
So right here, I'm pretty sure this communication is saying, "Hey, I have Graviton," and we're seeing this right here. He has Grav. He's checking to see his Hanzo status, and that's really important. That I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. That communication is really important to have. You're trying to combo with your Hanzo, make a play happen, make your Gravitons be great, and so that's really good.
I have Shatter.
You missed the fire strike. That's unlucky. Don't bubble your Rhine for energy. This is not a poke phase anymore. Your Rhine is so close to the enemy team. I probably wouldn't have done this because Brigitte. So think of Brigitte like a miniature version of Roadhog in like bubble discipline, right? When you're fighting a Roadhog, you don't get me wrong, you sometimes bubble before he hooks because like if he's trying to go for an environmental, you obviously can't save them after they get pulled. So that's the exception where you bubble before he hooks, but usually you want to wait till he hooks because if a good Roadhog sees you bubble, he'll just wait for your bubble to go away and then now he can hook for 8 seconds for free. That's kind of the same thing with Brigitte, right? If you bubble your Rhine early, Brigitte can then just stun him when the bubble is gone and your Reinhardt will get blown up. So when Brigitte's in the game, and she's in a lot of games now, it's kind of difficult to really go for these kinds of bubbles because a good enemy team will punish you very hard for this. They'll punish your Reinhardt, like not even you, like let's see, are you getting, I don't even think you're getting energy for this. Alright, they gave it to you. I'm surprised they gave it to you because you went like a full second of that bubble without any energy, and they still gave you the energy, which is kind of silly by the red team. Reaper to the right, yep.
Tracer behind.
See, like now, your Rhine needs protection, and you were farming energy, and your Rhine's gonna die, right? I was saying before you did this bubble that it's not a poke phase anymore. This is not a time to farm energy. This is a time to make a play with a bubble. And just letting your Rhine swing like twice without getting damage isn't really a play. It's just kind of like whatever. It's very, I'm going to start calling these bubbles, I'm going to start lumping them in with farming energy bubbles because there's not a lot of playmaking potential happening with a bubble like this. Like, yeah, your Rhine is swinging. Don't get me wrong. Yes, your Rhine is vulnerable. But he's got 500 HP to work with. He's getting healed by Moira, by Zen. Like, he can take a couple hits. And if he starts to take a couple hits, then yeah, you'll react to that and you bubble him. But by bubbling him this early, it seems clear to me you're just trying to farm energy, despite the fact that the two teams are actively duking it out. So, So because you messed up with your personal, this stems from the bad personal shield. You messed up your personal shield, and you're like, crap, I didn't get any energy, and I want energy, which then leads to a bad projected barrier, which then allows your Reinhardt to get smashed.
Tracer behind.
Reinhardt called before he entered. He has Earth Shatter, and he was planning to use it. And if my Reinhardt calls that, I want to save that bubble for when he either really needs it or after, or like when he needs it to make a play off of the Earth Shatter, right? He shatters, and then he can't do anything. I mean, his shatter looks like his shatter got blocked, so that's not on you, but he's just getting absolutely blown up here, and he just gets killed. Like there's no protection. I don't know where the Moira healing went, but your bubble didn't really yield anything. And like, look, now you're dead. Your Rein died, you died. Like it wasn't worth it. I know that's hindsight to say that it wasn't worth it because you all died, but even when you pressed it, I already knew it wasn't going to be worth it, and this just kind of exacerbates that fact. Moira died to Tracer. Good point, Rox. Thank you. Moira is dead. That's where the Moira healing went.
They got all the healers.
I got Brave. Just tell me for
No one can hide from my sight.
Reinhardt.
You guys better kill this Reaper.
Oh,
Oh no, red team, please. Why did they combine Grav Shatter? That's so bad.
oh.
Also, when you're stuck in a Transcendence like this, and your Zenyatta has Transcendence, and you know that he does, because your Zen said here, I have Transcendence, you don't want to bubble your Reinhardt. You want to bubble your Zen to make sure your Zen lives long enough to press Q. Because don't get me wrong, Zen should press Q. I'm sorry, what ultimate? He should use his ultimate
Reinhardt.
right when this Graviton goes off. But he's hesitating for some reason, and he needs the protection in this Grav in order to finally make the decision to use his ultimate. So don't default bubble your main tank. Bubble the most important person in the Grav, and that right now is your Zenyatta.
Oh,
Yeah, the Grav Shatter by the red team is so bad. So bad. Alright, I'm not against this. The entire team is here. Your Hanzo's not dead. Oh man. How did you get spit out on this side? Also, I haven't mentioned it, but you're using all of your ammo consistently, and that's a good habit to have. So keep that up. I'm seeing a lot of 0 ammo reloads, and that's really good. The red team must not know the numbers of Overwatch because Transcendence is 300 healing per second, and Death Blossom's only 600 damage total. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that was a good grab. That was a really good grab. That bubble was a we've won the fight bubble.
shit, sorry. Get on point, get on point. Alright, second take, please.
Poggers.
That was a really good grab. But you definitely should have bubbled the Zen inside the enemy grab. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these 2 other videos on the left hand side and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching guys and have a good one.